Welcome to Wednesday, the 24th of April, 2024. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help entrepreneurially minded people who feel stuck in a 9-to-5 job, or maybe it's a business that they own and it feels like a job. I help those people share their knowledge and experience on any topic that they're passionate about so that they can help other people move forward in their lives and get paid doing it. Today, I want to talk about the curse of knowledge. It's something that we all face, we all encounter, but sometimes we just kind of gloss over it and we find it difficult to actually deal with it. So what am I talking about? Jimmy, what is the curse of knowledge? The curse of knowledge is something that we all face. For some of us, it's every day in our life, and we have to be aware so that we can then take action of it. Curse of knowledge. So the curse of knowledge is when you know some information on a particular topic. It could be a profession that you're in. It could be like me, helping people build online businesses. It could be you're a parent and you're teaching one of your children how to do their math or how to do their French or how it is they're trying to do their science topic. And we have all of this knowledge because we've got experience. And when I say all of this knowledge, we could have a lifetime of knowledge, but we could also have a year of knowledge. We could also have a month of knowledge. We could also have a week of knowledge, more than the person that we're talking about to. In my class today, one of my sessions with my high-level students, like she was sharing with me how today in the online space, she's spending so much time DMing. And I just thought to myself, just listening to her was exhausting. And what was happening was that manually DMing, in her case, so just kind of very briefly kind of tell you that story, is that what she was missing out on, which is what I do, which I'm, maybe 5 years ahead of her, is that most of what I do is I automate those kind of issues. I'm not going to get into the details because I just want to kind of give you an understanding. So on that particular issue of spending all of her time DMing people, when she hadn't incurred or implemented an automation technique that I use, if I wasn't aware that she was back there where I was, maybe 3 or 4 years ago when I was spending all of my time DMing people, it was exhausting. And it was only when I got the idea, I was shown by my coach how it is you can automate this, then it became a lot easier for me. But what I want to share with you is when you have that knowledge, whatever it might be, you need to be aware that the people that you're working with, the people that you're helping, as I said, it could be your own child where you're a parent. It could be your partner. It could be one of your students like me. It could be one of your clients. You got to remember that the student has come to you for help. You've got the knowledge, you've got the experience. Don't assume that they've also got it. Please don't do it. Because if you do, that's the curse of knowledge. You have the knowledge, but it's a curse because you're assuming that everybody else has got that knowledge and experience. And you just kind of drift away into, oblivion. Like, I love them dearly. But how many times have you been with a financial advisor or a wealth advisor and you say, I've got $100, I want to invest it in something. And then the next thing they tell you about these 100 different financial instruments where you've got the option to spend or invest your money. And that's exhausting. For me, it is exhausting just listening to it because they're so complicated in explaining it. And because they know it, and because they understand it, because that's their area of expertise, they think the student, the client, me in that case, knows that too. And after a while, I just switch off. And that's what I believe is what we all need to remember, is that we got knowledge and experience, but the student that is your teaching or your client or your child doesn't also have that level of knowledge and experience. So I have had to, coach myself to get back to where my students are at that point in time when I was there. So in the case this morning, I had to take myself back 3 or 4 years to what was I doing? Why was I spending so much time DMing people when there could be another option out there? And that's what I did this morning in my class. So whatever it is you're teaching, whether it is, say, as a parent, whether you're a coach, whatever it is, whether you're a professional, you're an engineer, you're an architect, and you're watching this video, whatever it is you're helping other people with, not necessarily just teaching them, but just helping them, remember, they don't necessarily have the information that you've got and the level of experience you've got. So you've got to take yourself back and be that humble servant, because we're servants first, teachers second. That's just life. And we got to take ourselves back to where those people are that need your help and see the world from where they see it and help them in very simple terms sometimes. So drop the ego of knowing these kind of things and get back to where your students are and help them with those fundamentals that they need help with. So hopefully that's been helpful for you today. If you are looking to get more of that kind of information, more of that content, more of that strategies and tactics, why don't you join my weekly newsletter? It comes out every Sunday into your inbox by email. There's over 7,000 students, 7,000 subscribers in my newsletter now. I started it last April. I love it. It's so important to have weekly content that goes out to your subscribers and your email list. If you want to be part of that, I'll put a link below. All you need to do is click the link, join my newsletter, and I'll come into your inbox every single Sunday. Wherever you are in the world, have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.